You are live!
Yeah, Dad, thank you. My name is John. This is my partner, my dad, Mark. He's my father.
I am.
I love you, Dad. And we are John Cricket Sox. And our mission is Spring Happiness. This show is Spring Happiness Show.
The Spreading Happiness Show.
Behind us is a big globe. And are we in the planet of Earth?
We're on Earth.
We're on Earth, and we live in the United States, America.
Now you're narrowing it down.
America, and are we in the United States? And we live in New York.
Okay.
And we live in Long Island.
Okay.
And we live in Huntington.
We live in Huntington, but we're not in Huntington right now. Where are we?
We're in Farmingdale. We at the world's largest stock store.
We're at our world headquarters.
And we have 4,000 different kinds of stock sources.
Well, you got a lot of information.
And this company about Sean creating socks and just my idea. I want great socks. And creating socks. Why socks? It's fun, it's colorful, it's creative. Always let me be me.
You're going to come up for air? Or you're just going to keep going? Yes, we were at the world headquarters for John's Crazy Socks.
It's me!
With all our colleagues here, it's nice.
Our colleagues right? Here who have a different.
Well, a lot of our colleagues have different abilities, right? We have 34 colleagues.
Yes.
22 have a different ability.
Yeah, we do.
That's very cool. But this is not about our business. This is, what's the name of this show?
Spray Happiness Show. This is Spray Happiness and our mission.
Right, we hope to just bring you a little joy, a little happiness, huh?
Yes.
That's what we would do? You want to bring up, we'll talk to folks, we'll let folks know what you've been up to?
Yeah, Dad.
It's been a busy week since we've been on last
Busy week?
Let's see, last weekend on Saturday, where'd you go?
Saturday,
You did a walk.
I did a walk.
Which walk was it?
Well,
there you are. I did a walk. I did a walk.
I walked on the body walk for Alexander Angels. I did a body walk with
So the Buddy Walks, the National Down Syndrome Society, they sponsor across the country, really across the globe, Buddy Walks that celebrate Down syndrome. Right. Celebrate people with Down syndrome, show what people with Down syndrome can do, raise some money. And there's one here in Long Island called Alexander's Angels. Yes. Run by Alexander's grandmother. And you went out there, huh?
I did.
Did you like it?
I love it, and I dancing.
You were dancing. Oh, very good.
And I really cool with that.
What?
I really love some. I got 2 phone numbers.
Oh, so John is, how would we put this? Recently single?
Yeah, they am.
You and your girlfriend are no more?
Nope.
So you were single, and you were dancing with some women, and you got their phone numbers?
I danced with the women, and I got a phone number.
All right, so here's the question. That was last Saturday. It's now Thursday. Have you reached out to them?
I did.
Okay. I don't want you to be like the dog chasing the car, and when the dog gets the car, it doesn't know what to do. That's a metaphor.
Okay. For the record.
Yes.
I'm not a metaphor.
You don't do metaphors.
Thank you for the record.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that is so much fun.
And
really fun.
What?
That Saturday.
Yeah.
Mommy and I, we saw of the best meat.
The best meat?
The best meat.
They went to a really good butcher.
A good butcher ate on so good topic. It's a great meat.
This was the highlight of the weekend.
Oh yeah, definitely awesome. All of the meats.
And this week, actually the end of last week and this week, you've been doing a lot of speaking engagements.
I did that.
I've been looking here. So last Friday we spoke to an executive roundtable business networking group called the Big Executive Table. They didn't seem very big to me. That's what they called them.
Is that a big table?
Well, the table was, very large. They weren't like giants.
Bigger than Patrick?
They weren't bigger than Patrick. His brother Patrick is 6'6", right?
Yeah.
He's big.
He is.
Jolly Green Giant big.
Oh, yeah.
And Monday we spoke to students at the Islip Career Center.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you like that?
I love it.
Got a good response there. And then Tuesday we spoke to employees at Lumen, the lighting company.
Yes.
That went well. People like hearing from you.
Yes.
You were charming.
I'm pretty charming.
And then Wednesday was cool. We were the keynote speakers.
Yeah. I added a free program, family
residences and essential enterprises.
That's right.
It's a really great social service agency, better known as Free.
Yeah.
And they had a job expo.
And I'm
where
really
they brought
happy.
together people with different abilities and employers, and they kicked it off with a little ceremony. They gave out some awards, and you and I were the keynote speakers.
Yes.
Did you like that?
I love it.
You like standing up in front of folks?
I did.
Then mingling with them afterwards, and we left there, and then we spoke to employees at Microsoft.
Yes.
And I left one off. Last Friday, we also spoke to employees at Moody's, the rating company.
The Moody's.
Moody's. That was kind of fun. And today, when we're done with this, we're going off to a golf tournament.
Well, I love golf.
It is Jackie Boy's Crew and the foundation. They raise money to support an organization that I know you love, ACDS.
I do?
ACDS is Long Island based, so now they have an operation in Westchester. They provide cradle-to-grave programs for people with Down syndrome and with other development disabilities. So they run a school. You went to the preschool.
I did.
They have after-school programs and adult programs. They run housing programs. And so Jackie's Boy Crew, they run a golf tournament. And we're going to the golf tournament. We're going to speak at it tonight.
I'm really excited.
You like that?
Yes.
So that's a lot of stuff.
And then after that,
because it's not enough that we're going off to the golf tournament and speaking at the dinner.
Right.
Then what are we doing?
I got 12 up to Glens Falls.
Glens Falls, upstate New York, 4 or 5 hour drive.
Yeah.
And why are we going up there?
It's 3 hour drive.
Okay, why are we going up there?
Because our Special Olympics New York having state games, I am competing in soccer.
So it's the state fall games, and tomorrow night they have the opening ceremonies, and then you're playing soccer on Saturday with the
Yes.
Long Island team.
And also, on good news,
Well, and then what happens Saturday night?
on Sunday night,
A dance, right? The closing ceremony really is a big dance party. You like that?
I do.
But before the state games start, what's happening on Friday?
The Friday is first battle because I'm guessing from a ALC.
The Athlete Leadership
Council.
So you've been taking leadership program classes.
I did.
Getting leadership training with the Special Olympics.
Right.
And this is really cool. Special Olympics, we all know about the sports, right? It's training and competing, but they offer a lot of other programs. They have their unified programs. They do a lot of health screening, so eye screening and dental screening and health screening, and they have this leadership program.
Right.
And you've been participating in that, and on Friday you're going to graduate.
I'm so excited.
So am I. I'm going to be up there. I'll be the one in the audience jumping up and down saying, "That's my boy! That's my boy!" Will that be good?
Yeah, Dad, I love it.
Am I going to embarrass you?
No.
Oh, you're sure?
No, I'm fine.
This is good fun, buddy.
You make me laugh.
I do make you laugh, huh? This is good. This is what I'm around for. I am fodder for you and your brothers to have something to laugh about.
Yeah, I hear a sense of humor.
Yeah, I have a sense of humor. Humor, yes, I do.
I love it, too.
But last weekend, what did we do on Sunday?
Sunday.
Well, how'd you start on Sunday last week?
Snowshoe practice.
Snowshoe practice, but then what we do on Sunday?
Oh, I'm so happy.
Which is?
New York Jets won the game.
We got to watch the Jets play, and they won. And who did they beat? The Packers! They went to Lambeau Field and beat the Packers. So when John and I, we are Jet fans, when we watch Jet games, we try to see how long we'll be happy. And the game started at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And John will be looking at me saying, Dad, it's 1:30. We're still happy. And the way they played last year, the last several years, we rarely made it past 1:30. But on this past Sunday, John looks at me and goes, Dad, it's 4 o'clock, and we're still happy. Jets won the game, right?
I'm so happy.
What do you say to that? Jets, 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 Jets. Well, that's a good segue.
I'm so happy.
Well, before we do, we have our football picks to make, but you also have some jokes.
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah, because we want to spread a little happiness, put a little smile on people's faces. I'm not sure if our jokes are going to do it.
Yeah, my joke will.
Your jokes will. Okay, let's hear.
Oh, my joke about football.
Oh, football jokes. Okay.
Which state should the Tampa Bay Buccaneers move to?
Which state should the Buccaneers move to?
Arkansas.
Oh, your pirate jokes never get old. Okay.
What did the football coach say to the broken vending machine?
What did the football coach say to the broken vending machine?
Give me my quarterback. What's the difference between a quarterback and a baby?
I don't know. What's the difference between a quarterback and a baby?
One takes a snap.
Right.
The other takes a nap.
All right. You got one more?
Yeah, they do. What is it called when a dinosaur get a touchdown?
What do you call it when a dinosaur gets a touchdown?
A dinosaur.
A dino score. Oh, Lordy. Well, I have some jokes, too, and I shouldn't be making fun of your jokes because mine are just as bad.
Yeah, good.
So, what do you get if you drop a pumpkin?
I don't know.
Squash. What happened when winter arrives? Autumn leaves. What did the skydiver say in autumn?
I don't know.
I love the fall. What kind of tree fits in the palm of your hand?
I don't know.
A palm tree. Okay, you know what a boomerang is?
I don't know about me.
So a boomerang is a piece of wood designed, and it comes out, I think, Australia, maybe New Zealand. And if you throw it, it'll make a big circle and come back to you.
Okay.
All right? What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick. All right. Are you ready to make our picks for this
I'm
week?
ready. I want correct rules.
All right. You want to share the rules first?
Yeah, this is only entertainment only. Hold your money. Don't bid our picks.
No, do not bet on our picks. Entertainment only.
I'm going to go straight up.
Hold on to your money. All right. And we don't pick against the spread.
No.
We just bet them straight up. Winning and losing, right?
I see what betting on chess.
Right. Okay. So tonight there is a game. You want to start with that game?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Who's playing?
Saying is traveling to Arizona at Phoenix.
They're playing. You are big on the travel arrangements.
I did.
Okay. So it's the Saints playing the Cardinals.
Yeah.
In the desert.
Yeah, at Phoenix.
Okay. Who's going to win?
Cardinals.
Why the Cardinals?
Why ask me?
I want to know your reasoning, your insights, your scouting. I know Hopkins is back with the Cardinals. That'll help. And New Orleans guys are all hurt. They still don't have their top receivers. Both quarterbacks are hurt. I don't know who's playing for them. So it looks like I'm agreeing with you. I think the Cardinals will win.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up,
Falcons.
And
Traveling to Ohio are playing a Bengals in Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati, the Queen City.
Queens.
The Queen City. That's a nickname for it.
Yeah. I'm taking the Bengals.
Well, this is, I think, a little tough one. The Falcons have been mighty good. They've surprised people. They've been in every game. But I'm going to agree with you. I think the Joe Burrow Falcons will find a way to win.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Next up.
Michigan Lions.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Michigan. Detroit is in Michigan. Yes.
I'm traveling down to Texas. Down to Dallas Cowboys.
They're going to Big D to play the Cowboys.
Yep.
Cowboys have Dak Prescott back.
Right.
Who are you picking?
I'm taking the Cowboys.
I'm going to take the Cowboys too. I think Dak Prescott may be a little rusty, but that Lion defense has been poor. And Jared Goff is going to have a tough time against that Dallas defense.
Yeah. Then Indianapolis Colts traveling to Tennessee Titan right in Nashville.
You know who used to be called the Titans?
Yes.
Who?
The Titans.
The Jets.
The Jets.
Jets were originally the New York Titans, and the Titans were originally the Houston Oilers.
Wow.
Changed their name. Well, this is like a battle for the AFC South.
You're right.
In Nashville. We're going to be in Nashville next month.
I'm so excited.
We have 2 speaking engagements. Middle Tennessee State, we're speaking to the Down Syndrome Association of Middle Tennessee.
Right.
We're going to be on the road for a week, and that Monday we're going to be in Maryland, speaking at Millwood.
At the concert or something?
They have there's a dinner, and they've invited us to. There'll be a little musical entertainment.
I'm really excited.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm taking Tennessee time.
You're picking the Titans. Oh my! Indianapolis. Well, they started very badly. They're coming back though. Okay. Next game.
The Packers are traveling down to D.C. Go to Washington Commanders.
The Commodore, right? What do they call the Commodores?
I haven't.
Yeah. You don't like their old name?
No.
No. Okay. Who are you picking?
I think it's the Packers.
You think Aaron Rodgers is going to get healthy against Washington, huh?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about Washington.
There's a connection between the two. Arguably, the greatest Packer coach was Vince Lombardi.
Right.
And when he left the Packers, he briefly coached in Washington. Till, unfortunately, he passed away. So I agree with you. I think the Packers will have enough to be able to beat Washington.
I'm not crazy about Washington.
Next game.
The Buccaneers Tampa Bay traveling to Carolina, playing the Panthers right in Charlotte.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tom Brady's. They've been struggling. They're going to play Carolina.
Yeah.
3rd string quarterback, Carolina, interim coach. Who are you picking?
The Buccaneers.
I'm agreeing with you. I don't think that'll be much of a game.
Yeah.
All right. The next game.
That could be a good game.
Who's playing?
New York Giants are going down to Florida, down south, playing Jacksonville. Because Jacksonville playing the Jaguars.
Playing the Jaguars. The upstart Giants, 5-1.
Yeah.
5-1.
Impressed.
And they're playing the Jaguars, who are surprising 2-4, right?
Yeah, 2-4.
Who you picking?
I'm taking the Giants.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you here. I'm picking the Jaguars. I think the Giants have been playing over their heads, and it catches up with them. All right, next game.
Cleveland Browns traveling to the Ravens. Traveling to Baltimore.
Not far, it doesn't travel far to go to Baltimore.
Not too far. Going to playing the Ravens. That's a tough one because I'm taking the Ravens.
You're taking the Ravens. Yeah, Cleveland just doesn't have it this year. I agree with you. I'm taking the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson will do enough damage to him.
Right.
All right, then we go to the 4 o'clock games.
This is my favorite one. New York Jets.
The New York Jets.
Traveling out to Denver.
Flying to Denver.
Going to Colorado.
Going to Colorado. Rocky Mountain High.
Rocky Mountain High.
Playing in that Mile High Stadium.
Right. I'm taking the Jets.
Are you betting with your head or your heart?
Both.
Both. Okay, that's a good answer. Well, I'll tell you. This is where you might have the same old Jets. They've been playing well. We think they ought to be able to easily beat the Broncos, who've been struggling. Russell Wilson, will he play? Won't he play? But it's hard to win in Denver. The atmosphere, you're a mile up, the oxygen a little thinner.
Why do you think about oxygen?
Because you're a mile up. It's harder to breathe. Plus, last year, the backup quarterback, Ripien, crushed the Jets. Their defense was just too good for the Jets. So I'm worried, but I'm going to take the Jets, Jets.
Right.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
All right.
The Houston Texans traveling to go to Las Vegas. I'm playing the Bears.
Yeah, you think they're going to, get lost in the casinos?
I believe so.
Well, Texans have been struggling.
Yeah.
The Raiders have been struggling.
True.
Who you got?
Raiders.
I got the Raiders, too. I think Josh McDaniels, they've been a little close a couple times. We'll see what happens here. All right, next one.
What happened to Carr?
What Carr? David Carr. He's still there.
Oh.
Okay.
Seattle, the Seahawks, are going down south, going down to LA, go to California. Playing the Chargers, Southern California.
Okay, who you got?
I'm taking Chargers. I don't know.
Chargers been so uneven. I'm going to take Seattle.
Yeah, I
can't believe Geno Smith is playing this well. He's an ex-Jet,
Yeah,
he's terrible with the Jets.
Yeah, I'm not crazy for Seattle. I don't know. I've been looking.
All right, well, you pick the Chargers. Or
Yeah.
as I call them, the Clippers.
Chargers.
Next game.
That'd be correctly for me. The Chiefs at Kansas City, traveling out to the west, the west north, go up to San Francisco. I'm playing the 49ers. I'm going for Kansas City.
I think Kansas City will be too much for them. Now, listen, the Niners have a good defense, but they've got a lot of injuries. I think Kansas City will be too much.
Yeah, I have a question to you.
Go ahead.
2 games I've been wrestling with. The Kansas City and the Chargers.
Yeah, well, but you made a choice.
I made a choice.
Okay.
The Steelers,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Who won last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Who they playing?
Going to playing the Dolphins. Going down to going south to Miami. I'm taking Miami this one.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh's been struggling. Miami gets Tua back.
Yeah.
It's a big game for Miami. They could start falling out of contention if they lose this game.
Right.
All right. Then you got the Monday night game. The storied Chicago Bears.
Chi-Town.
Chi-Town. Playing the New England Patriots. Who you got?
I'm taking the Patriots in New England.
I'm taking the Patriots too. I just don't think that they'll be able to score against them.
Right.
All righty. Well, that's pretty good. We'll see how we do.
Yeah, I'm going to kick your butt.
You're going to kick my butt this week, huh?
Yeah.
I love to see a feisty young man.
Oh, good, Dad. Thank you so much. I put all this butter on you.
Let's check in with folks out there. Dawn says,
Hi, Dawn.
Go Colts.
Hello.
Tracy says, great job.
Tracy,
love to hear
thank
it.
you.
Jalen, hi, I am
Jalen.
a student at Franklin County High School in Kentucky. Our student loves your socks. She helps with students. And I'll tell you, I've never seen them so happy in life. We spoke to them down there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Which is really great. Thank you. Those are very kind words.
I really appreciate it.
Debbie is saying hello from South Carolina.
Hi, Debbie.
Vicky is saying hello all the way from the United Kingdom.
Wow.
She's in a town called Barrow-in-Furness.
Wow. Hi, Vicky.
They have a very cool name for towns over there. Barrow-in-Furness.
Wow.
Or maybe it's Furness. I only speak American English. Dawn, we'd love to have you in Indiana in October, first Saturday in October. Well, maybe we can make that happen, Dawn. And she says, go Colts. You know, the Colts used to be in Baltimore. They moved out in the middle of the night. And Ursay's father.
And
our friend Doug.
Hi, Douglas.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
Hi, Doug.
Hope you're well. Doug's a Jet fan, and he's a Yankee fan. Yankees lost last night, but they're still in the playoffs, so that's a good thing, right?
Right.
Our Mets are no longer in the playoffs. Yeah, Dawn wants to know if we can come to the Down Syndrome Indiana walk. Well, we'd have to look and see if we can do that. Wow. Debbie ordered bowling socks, and her friend got 5 strikes in a row.
Wow.
Do you think she got those because of the bowling socks? Everybody
Thank
would
you
wear
very
them.
much.
Oh, there's your friend Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Said, well, she did. She said that her socks brought the good luck. All right, you see that? Wear John's bowling socks, and you'll get 5 strikes in a row. Blake is out there saying, go Cowboys.
Hi, Blake.
Brittany is saying,
Hi, Brittany.
happy, wishing you well. Go Colts. Tintin, woohoo! Anthony Meyer likes Elvis songs. You gotta like Elvis. Cheryl Nitz, go Broncos. Cheryl must live out there, that's okay. But we're saying, go Jets.
That's Jets.
Jets, Jets. Victoria Slattery, we love Victoria.
Hi,
She
Victoria.
worked with us for a while. Says she loves the Halloween socks.
Nice.
Susan says, go Redskins.
Hi, Susan.
I know you don't like that term, Redskins, right?
No.
No, but Susan don't mean any harm. She says, go Redskins. She's down in Myrtle Beach. And Cheryl says her friends at the Apple Orchard love their apple socks. Well, that's very cool.
Yeah.
We could sing this a Bob Dylan song.
Yes.
Under that apple suckling tree, oh yeah. And then I think there was an old song by like the Lennon sisters. Don't sit under the apple tree with anybody else but me. Anybody else but me. I don't know where I got that from. Somewhere in the back of my eye. Lordy. Hey, folks,
Lordy.
we hope you've had a good week and that you're going to have a wonderful weekend. Hope this is making you smile a bit, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Sherry is saying go Steelers, right? All right. Take care, folks.
Take care.
We'll see you.